One of us want to... Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
This is a fine day. I trust... Then we are... I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. You might not care for my leadership. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly... Adelaide has... What a remark... You're right. If Adelaide... My life here is ended. Give me a little time to say... I do. I have... A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find... I don't know.
I think you did the rightest... Look at that. I never... Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. You're... I...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, I'm the only decent mechanic. Oh, it's kind of you to say that. I want to ask you something. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching... Yes! Captain. You're fast.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Can we chat? Let's talk when you're free. Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Customs and inspection, right this way! Identification, please. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but if I had to take a guess... You take the start... Oh, and if you're headed that way... Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's... A handful of SAM cleaning unit. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar, caramel and tea-free Mexican. It's time to say whatever.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property.
Wonder what's
Disperse
playing at the
now,
Bijou
or I'll
Review this
detain you
week.
for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Has something? Oh no, this is... Oh, Alex. I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells, he tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. Around and around we go. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? Well, Alex knew. Oh. What? I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells. Oh, it's quite all right. I'm used to it. Indeed. And you know where he... An apprehension of this caliber... Just a teensy one. The thing is, That's really neither here nor there. No, I'm sorry. I really can't. I might have...
To give away something so important to you.
I'll thank you not to question my... It's only so you'll... That's the long and short of it, yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made... Well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
Is it Mr. Wells, the fellow who woke you? How bad could he be?
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate capital?
Bless my heart. A strain. You here for a Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being. Now. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but... Depends. What are you planning to do with it? Something as hard to come by as an official board seal doesn't fall into a girl's lap every day, my dear. You got a good heart, wanting to do this. Frankly, how's a woman supposed... Suit yourself. Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? You could always try your hand at landing in Cascadia, if you're interested in dying horribly. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild beasts, acid lakes, bottomless sink... Landing pad on Monarch. You don't, but it's also kilometers away. Might be best to, yes. Suit yourself. Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? She's curious. You've got a new... If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top... The more... Don't forget... I found a hen... Great law, is it? What do you want? That's right, the board, they've all... But it... Go... Ground... The... But it... That's... Click. Anytime, sweet. If you're here for this week... Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.